Hey Gemini, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for August 23rd to the 24th of 2023. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Gemini. There's something about basketball. I don't know why I heard basketball dress. I don't know what that means. Like a jersey? Something about basketball. Or a basketball. Turmeric, diversity. Sage, purification. Cumin, faithfulness. Overall energy is eucalyptus, breathe. So I see someone using a humidifier or mint or eucalyptus or something, some type of smoke or humidity, steam. Yeah, some type of steam to open up their nose or throat passageways. I don't know if you've been dealing with allergies, like your throat or nose is acting up or closing up. I feel like your nose could be closing up and your throat could just be itchy or acting up. I feel like someone's boiling turmeric, maybe using sage, cumin, or eucalyptus, or all these things in order to like ease allergy symptoms is what I'm picking up specifically. Or that's what you need to do. You could be just using these things to cook as well. I don't know if you're doing some type of cleanse or purification to your air, space, body. But let's get into the tarot for Gemini. Next 48 hours for Gemini. August 23rd to the 24th of 2023 for Gemini. Every time I do your reading, I always think of that song by Steve Lacy. I think it's called Mercury. I don't know if it's called Gemini or if it's called Mercury by Steve Lacy, but you might enjoy that song. The Lovers, here you are, Gemini. I love that you come out first. Knight of Pentacles, what you working on? What you working on? You're always an inventor. King of Cups. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it could be something very creative that you're putting your emotions into, putting your all into. Or you're going after something very emotionally, very considerately, or very intuitively. King of Swords. So you're balancing out your head and your heart. You're putting both of these, you're pouring both of these into something, into a project. So it's going to be very balanced, very articulate and calculated mentally, but also intuitive and emotional, whatever it is that you're working on, or you're carrying out a routine or practice in this way. Very balanced energy. I love it. Of course, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Overall energy is Strength card, Leo. So I'm inclined to say this is you and how you're handling a situation. You're able to go back and forth between, I feel like you're able to use equal amounts of the watery energy and the air, and the air energy within you. Being able to articulate yourself clearly, being able to think clearly, which you normally are. But I feel like this Mercury retrograde is affecting you differently. I don't know when it starts. I don't know if we're already in it. I got to check. But I'm a Virgo, so I'm ruled by Mercury as well. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde has like actually given me my words back. I feel like before I was stumbling over every word, saying everything wrong. And now I just feel like words are just flying out of me clearly now. So comment down below if that's how you feel. Because if you've watched my readings before, you know I stumble over words all the time. I mistake words and mess things up all the time. But now I just feel like they're just flying out of me clearly. So maybe that's how you feel. You feel like you can think clearly or speak more clearly. And I feel like you're just going with your emotions and intuition. You just feel very balanced. All right. And those are your strengths. So these are already your strengths, right? But I feel like they're getting amplified with the overenergy being the Strength card, your strengths that are shining through your work and your routine, or you need to implement these into your routine. But let's clarify. You may also have a choice between two people or who you decide to work with on a platonic level. What you're going to show, because with faithfulness is like loyalty, like who are you going to choose? Let's clarify. We're going to see. Because I feel like someone's making you feel like you have to choose between these two aspects of you when you can do both. No one is one aspect of themselves. Like just because your sun sign is one thing doesn't mean your whole chart is that one thing. Okay? Like So I don't know why people would always think you have to be one way, especially with how many years you're going to be on this earth. You think you're the same person you were when you were 10 now. It's ridiculous. Clarifying the Lovers is the Sun. Here you are. I mean, not you, but here's Leo again. So you have Leo here twice. You may have Leo highly aspected 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So a Leo may see you as wish fulfillment, or you choosing a Leo may be wish fulfillment. There's a Leo or someone with strong Leo placements who likes you a lot or wishes to work with you. I feel like you're choosing your happiness, and that's wish fulfillment as well. You could like your eggs sunny side up. You could be making eggs in an unconventional way, or a way you're not used to. Like, say, for instance, you're camping and you brought a skillet to cook eggs on the fire. Just because it's fun. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is the 9 of Swords. Yeah, trying to figure out a routine. I heard study the world, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. So there was some type of routine you had going on that could have caused you a lot of anxiety, worry. For some of you, depression or sleepless nights. I'm not really getting depression, but put it where it goes for you. Could have caused you a lot of anxiety and worry or sleepless nights. And I see that cycle being closed out. A routine ending could stress you out a little bit, but that's because something new needs to be implemented. Things need to be switched or changed. Clarifying the King of Cups is the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see your emotions being balanced out. I feel like for some of you, yeah, 5 of Pentacles. You're pulling back your energy in a situation because you weren't getting what you were putting in. Whether it's family, friend, work, or love, put it where it goes for you. I feel like it's going to be drastically different for a lot of people watching which area it's going to be in. But I feel like you had to pull back your energy because you were giving more than you were getting in a situation. Whether that be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or financially, you were giving too much. Even if it was just one pentacle over, because you have the 5 and the 6. Even if it was just one pentacle over, you're like, nah. I feel like you're in a season where you're like, if it's not equal, I don't want it. I don't care if it's one pentacle. If it's not equal, I don't want it. And you're sticking to that. It may be scary to cut those things off at first because you feel like you're being too reckless, but you're realizing that you're setting the bar, you're setting the standard. Clarifying, because if they wanted to, they would, is what I'm hearing, because you would do it for them. Clarifying the King of Swords is the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're all up in your head. Or you were. 6 of Cups. This could be someone in your past as well. I feel like you're thinking of past decisions that you made. And you're making sure you do things right this time. 2 of Swords. I feel like you're honing in on your strengths. So if you're looking at past situations where things like you gave too much, I feel like those are coming back up so that you can recognize this, so that you can implement new systems now and not let it happen again, basically. And I see you doing that flawlessly. I see you getting wish fulfillment. I see you being very happy and making the right choice. You could either be choosing to move somewhere sunny, but I just see you choosing your happiness and being able to breathe and sticking to that. And I see things balancing out for you and going your way. So keep honing in on those strengths. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.